Okay, this is the second video I'm making on how I approach the stick control book. What I'm doing is page 5, 6, and 7. And I do this every day on a daily basis after I've completed my full stroke warm-up. Now, what I would recommend you do is view my first video on stick control, and it will show you my process of the full stroke. I've done the video in full strokes with a vamp, and for you who haven't or are not familiar with the full stroke, a full stroke is just a stroke starting in this position and coming back to that position, making a constant one sound, not just one sound. And the starting point is like 90 degrees from my drum or my drum pad. And by the way, the drum pad that I am using is the Invader V3. I've used many other drum pads, and I really feel this drum pad gives me the feeling of a snare drum. It is the closest thing to feeling a snare drum other than a snare drum. But back to the full stroke, you have the right hand full stroke and you have the left hand full stroke. Just as a review, what I did was I played a line. For example, start with line 1. I played a line, I repeat the line, and then I vamp. Now, vamp, the best way I think I could explain it is I vamp in between lines, meaning the vamp is going to make my transition to the next line of the stick control book. And what I use as a vamp, because I'm in an eighth note pulsation, is I'll vamp for 4 measures with my right hand or vamp 4 measures with my left hand, making the transition from line to line. Now the full stroke, like I said, is 90 degrees from your drum. You stroke, the stick comes right back. Well, that same principle happens with the half stroke, but at a closer position. Now, I'm not going to go into degrees and how far you are or whatever, but the half stroke it's the same principle as the full stroke. I throw the stick down, she comes back, like so. Here's the full stroke, here's the half stroke. Now, it's a lighter sound, but it's allowing me to eventually play a lot faster because I'm closer to my drum. Okay, so with that being said, the full stroke, the half stroke. I'm going to do the exercise without a metronome. I'm not going to do it fast. I'm going to explain the process and then put the metronome on and play it with the metronome. So I'm taking an eighth note count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm going to play the line and I'm going to repeat the line. 1 and 2 and half stroke, 3 and 4. And notice the sticks from the same point. 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I just did the first line, but look at the heights of the sticks. They're at the same level. Okay? Now, after I completed the line, I ended it with my left hand. So I'm going to vamp for 4 measures with my left hand, which is simply playing eighth notes leading me into line 2 with my left hand, the hand I end with. 1 and 2, and look at the height, and 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, next line, 4, and. So now, I just completed the first line in half strokes. I vamped for 4 measures. Now I'm ready to attack line 2. The last measure of the vamp, 1 and 2 and 3 and line 2 now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the height of my sticks is the same because my right hand and my left hand, I want to sound the same. I don't want something like that. Just nice and relaxed. Just throw the stick down. Okay, so now let's start again from line 1, vamp and complete line 2. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and vamp, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now I'm ready to attack the next line. Line 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and repeat and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now I'm going to vamp for 4 measures. I ended with the right hand. I'm going to vamp with the right hand for 4 measures, leading me into line 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and next line 3. 1 and 2 and 3, same sound. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and repeat and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and vamp left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Throw the stick down. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and line. Ah, here you go. Oh, 4, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and repeat and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and vamp and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and line 5 now and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 repeat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and vamp and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now I'm not going to do the whole 3 pages or whatever. I'm just explaining how I practice the stick control book in half strokes. The half strokes just allow me to play at faster tempos as opposed to from up here. I mean, if you can play up here fast, which I know a couple people who can, God bless them, but it's just to exercise and develop your hands, to develop your coordination and your stick control. The right hand and the left hand sound the same. It's the same process again as the full stroke. I throw the stick down, she comes back. The half stroke, I throw the stick down, it comes back. The half stroke allows me to play at faster tempos. Now, I just demonstrated it without the metronome, and you should go through it a few times, getting that process going on, that routine of playing the line, repeating the line, and vamping with the hand that you end with. Now, I'm going to put the metronome on at, say, 120 and do the first 5 lines. Now, that's set at 120. That means there's 120 beats per minute. Now, I'm going to just do 5 lines. I'm going to play the line again, repeat the line, and vamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, vamp. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, vamp. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. Next line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, vamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, pop. Now that was at 120, and what you want to do is play all three pages in this manner, making sure that you're stroking from the same point. Your right hand and your left hand sound the same. Now, I normally play my bass drum on the counts of 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be good for you. You know, you're developing your foot for a period of time, and if you'd like, you could add the left foot, the hi-hat, on the heel and toe method. The heel would be on the counts of 1, the toe would be on the counts of 2, the heel would be on the count of 3, and the toe would be on the count of 4. Now, I just demonstrated this again in 120. As you become used to it, you could up the tempo to wherever you want to go with it. I'm going to just do perhaps, I will go to 160 and show you how the process works at this tempo. It allows me to come down from this point. Here we go. Line. I'm going to do the process. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, line 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, line 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, we're going to stop it there, and that's at 160. As you practice on a daily basis and develop some endurance and some speed, you can take it to wherever you'd like. You can go to 208, 250. Speed is not really the issue here. It's just about being relaxed and making the right stick and the left stick sound the same. It's a very simple process. There's no fingers involved, no arms. I am totally relaxed, and I let the stick do the work coming from my wrist, because everything comes from the wrist. The fingers help the wrist. The arms give you some power. Things get kind of confused with different methods they're called or whatever. This is no particular method. It's just the law of science. It's the science. It's a law of science. I throw the stick down, she comes right back. The law of gravity. That's all it is. No molar, no stone. It's just natural. You let the stick work for you. I hope this helped you. Thank you very, very much.